Discord, a voice, video, and text communication app with about 200 million active users. While it is primarily used by and originally intended for gamers, Discord has gained popularity in other communities. In May 2025, Discord was on the top 50 most visited websites in the world. In 2015, Discord has started out as a concept from Jason Citron, who has founded OpenFeint. OpenFeint was the largest mobile social gaming network in the world. The company was established in 2008 by Jason Citron, and on April 21st, 2011, Japanese company GIMP bought and acquired OpenFeint for $104 million in cash, with Jason Citron remaining its CEO. Only months later, on June 28th, 2011, users filed a federal class action lawsuit against OpenFeint and GIMP concerning international privacy, claiming that OpenFeint and GIMP have collected and misappropriated data such as mobile unique device identifiers, internet browsing history, GPS location, Facebook and Twitter profiles, gender, age, education, and household income. This information was then sold to third parties such as mobile device application developers, advertising networks, and web analytic vendors without the user's consent. On the 16th of November 2012, GIMP announced to discontinue OpenFeint, shutting it down for good. Jason Citron used the $104 million received from GIMP to found Hammer & Chisel, a mobile game company. With Hammer & Chisel began the development of a mobile game called Fates Forever. Later on, it was clear to them that the game wasn't going to be majorly successful, and during its development, they realized that online communication wasn't that convenient. Then they came up with Discord in 2015. Jason Citron made the concept for Discord with the intent to create a platform in which one can easily talk with friends while playing games together, describing it as a mashup of Skype and TeamSpeak. In order to develop Discord, Hammer & Chisel gained additional funding from Benchmark Capital and Tencent. Tencent is a Chinese multinational tech conglomerate and holding company. Not many know about Tencent, and yet it's one of the most valuable companies in the world, being worth more than companies like MasterCard, Netflix, Samsung, and more. What does Tencent do to hold such value? They hold significant stakes in gaming companies like Riot Games and League of Legends, that being 100%, 40% of Epic Games, 11% in Ubisoft, and 5% in Activision Blizzard, and more. But that's not all. They are also involved with Snapchat, Spotify, Reddit, and Discord. While Tencent is not known much across the world, in China everyone knows that Tencent dominates their lives. Tencent has created an app everyone's lives in China is dependent on. WeChat, dubbed the everything app or the operating system of China. Almost all of China's 1.4 billion population use WeChat. The reason nearly all Chinese people use WeChat is because it's basically a combination of every app you can think of. That being Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Google, YouTube, Netflix, Spotify, Uber, Amazon, Tinder, Zoom, and more as a singular app. It's extremely convenient and people feel obligated to have the app because you pay with it, call, message with it, and so much more. WeChat has access to all data of your life, from banking, location, search, call, and message history, and that's a lot for a singular app. Additionally, WeChat has ties to the Chinese government, as the Chinese Communist Party, also known as the CCP, has access to all of the information and assisted in making WeChat one of the most powerful spyware ever created. Furthermore, messages and images that are sent through WeChat are constantly scanned. When sending something that they think needs to be censored, the best case is your message being undelivered. In the worst case, you end up jailed or missing. For example, a citizen made a joke to a friend about a government official and was soon jailed for a text, and it seems that the Chinese government tries to make people aware in order to prevent them from sending these messages in the first place, because they openly admitted to having access to deleted chats without permission from the user or courts. Tencent has also received the worst score, a 0 out of 100 score by Amnesty International for privacy and its treatment of data. Going further, party members from the CCP get priority in employment. 80% of Tencent's online censorship team is made up of CCP members. The CCP uses Tencent's services to monitor and arrest people. For example, on the 30th of July 2020, more than 300 Falun Gong students using a group chat on WeChat were kidnapped by the CCP and had their properties confiscated. They were detained illegally for over 2 months. Tencent's WeChat has also been denounced for complicity in US fentanyl crisis, facilitating money laundering, and fueling illicit trade. Tencent goes even deeper, and they deserve their own documentary. but this goes to show what kind of companies and people Discord is tied to. In 2017, Discord realized that it had to become sustainable in order to finance itself, and so came Nitro, a subscription service that offers various perks on Discord, such as custom emojis, larger file uploads, enhanced streaming quality, profile and theme customization. In 2020, however, Discord only made $120 million by Nitro. So how is Discord a multi-billion-dollar company if they only make $120 million through subscriptions? The truth is that Discord has primarily gained money through the funding of investors. In 2020, Microsoft offered $10 billion to buy Discord, but knowing how valuable Discord could be, Citron rejected the offer. In their privacy policy, Discord claims that they make money through subscriptions and paid products, not from selling your personal data to third parties. But that doesn't mean your data is safe, since they later quote, "We may provide information to vendors we hire to carry out specific work for us. We may also provide limited information to advertising platforms to help us reach people that we think will like our products and to measure the performance of our ads shown on these platforms. We do this to help bring more users to Discord and make our business successful, and provide only the information required to facilitate these services. This may include information like the fact that you installed our app or registered to use Discord. We may provide information to our related companies, including parents, affiliates, subsidiaries, and companies under common control and ownership. If you're feeling uncomfortable and want to delete your account, your data is not deleted and your messages will stay on the platform, with the exception of their voice and video calls. Discord's messages aren't end-to-end encrypted, making it extremely vulnerable to hackers. If this gets enough traction, I will make a video on how to opt out of Discord and discussing alternatives to the platform. Discord is not open source, meaning its users don't know what's really going on inside the app, and this has proven itself again at the time in which Discord broke YouTube. On April Fool's Day 2024, Discord uploaded a video announcing loot boxes to its app. In the span of just 24 hours, the YouTube video gained 1.4 billion views. This was accomplished by playing their loot box announcement trailer on loop silently in the background of the app without the user's knowledge. The view count was then later corrected by YouTube. And so, in April 2025, Citron announced to step down as Discord's CEO, yet remaining in the board of directors, with Hamam Sahini, a former executive of Activision Blizzard, to become the CEO. Hamam Sahini has been the president of King Digital Entertainment. King Digital Entertainment is the same company behind Candy Crush, which is infamous for its amount of microtransactions. Citron stepped down with the intent of turning Discord into a publicly traded company. Publicly traded companies have a fiduciary duty. The third duty is loyalty, which requires acting in the shareholders' best interests, which in most cases the shareholders' best interests are doing everything in your power to make profit. This can include an increase of paid features, ads, and cutting costs, such as laying off employees, which Discord has done multiple times before, while users are complaining that Discord's support system is completely botted. And the question is, should we users accept this?